19 to 34. It's the story of two families. The story in Genesis of one family, foreshadowing the story in the New Testament of the other family. In the Old Testament family, we have several characters in the play, if you like. We have Isaac, the father. We have Rebekah, the mother. And we have Jacob and Esau, the two sons. In the New Testament, we have God the Father. We have Mary, the mother. And we have Jesus, the Son. Isaac foreshadows or represents God the Father. Rebekah foreshadows one of the many women who foreshadows Mary, the mother. Jacob and Esau are us. The good and the bad of us, Esau and Jacob. Our good and our bad in these two boys. Esau, I know you all know this, but Esau sold his birthright, sold his inheritance for sensual pleasure. Jacob had a beautiful heart, a loving heart. Rebekah was mother to both. Rebekah loved both her sons equally, but she recognized in Esau a heart that was in error. It was faulty. Evil and beauty dwells in us at the same time, yes? Jacob and Esau dwell within us. The elder son, Esau, was supposed to be blessed by his father to receive the kingdom and to receive Isaac's blessing. Esau. But Isaac was blind. I remember when I first heard this story, I thought, this is the most unbelievable story for deceit that I've ever heard. So we'll dig into it. Esau had gone out to the fields. Isaac was blind. The day had come when Isaac was to give his older son the inheritance and the blessing. Now remember, this is a foreshadowing of the Holy Family in the New Testament and us. So, Rebekah, think of the Mother of God. Rebekah gets Jacob and wraps Jacob in Esau's clothing and his furs, and she leads him to his father. His father feels the arms of Jacob and he feels the fur of Esau's clothing. He smells the fur of Esau's clothing and he sees Esau. So he gives Esau his blessing and his inheritance as son. God the Father looks on us. Mary robes us in the clothing of her son. What's his clothing? Humility. She teaches us, remember last night? She teaches us humility. She teaches us love. She teaches us to look like her son. She clothes us in the garments of her son. And then she presents us to the Father. And he blesses us as his son or daughter. This is the great transfer. Shame is about to be transferred. and it began in Genesis. We are clothed in the garments of the Son. He is clothed in our garment of sin. There's a double transfer that happens. We get to wear the garment of the inheritance of the splendor of God. Isaac, God the Father, sees in us the clothing of the Son, which Mary wraps around us. And the Father gives us the inheritance of his firstborn. Shame, how does it become transferred? The first transfer has taken place, enabled by the mother. The Father, seeing the Son as we wear his clothing, blesses us and gives us his inheritance. Glory, glory is transferred to us, and we've not done a thing to deserve it. And this is the second transfer that will happen on Friday. Our shame is transferred to the older son. The great transfer is now complete. We get the inheritance and the glory. He gets the shame. A staggering story of love and mercy. Jacob won a kingdom in inheritance. So do we. Is there anywhere in the gospel, before this horrific butchery, is there anywhere in the gospel that we see this transfer of shame? Yes, there is. We go to Mark 1:40.